I met a gypsy.
And I think you're right to be super excited about this opportunity. And I mean, I'm excited for you because I mean, you got Ricky and James in the booth now, but it's like they're not going to be doing it for forever. And it's like there hasn't been much youth in that position, like someone kind of like really coming through the ranks. So it's like the timing's perfect, you're perfect for it. And I think the fact that I feel like it's always just been like straight to the booth. Like Emig was straight to the booth, and then Ricky straight to the booth. Like I can't really see any of those dudes doing the type of broadcasting that I think you can. So it's almost good as well that you're not just going to go like straight into the booth. I feel like you can do so much. Like we really don't have shoulder programming in the sport, really. Like they're trying to. I know that's a goal of theirs. But, man, you look at so many other sports and just what you guys are doing with the pre and post show, like that as a starting point, like you're just coming in at the right time when, you know, those jobs are taken care of for the moment. And there's just like, it's like you have a blank canvas to kind of make it what you want it to be for the first, you know, few years.
Yeah, firstly, like RC, James, Weege, JT's been great. Bondo, everybody I'm working with has been unbelievably supportive and helpful with me. Nobody has been, you know, I find it kind of difficult because on social media, just I think any commentator, any broadcaster in the world, like the best guys that call the World Series and the Super Bowl and the Kentucky Derby and all this stuff, there's always, you can go on Twitter or X or whatever we want to call it now, and Mike Tirico, just unreal, this guy. And he would just be getting torn apart on it's a very subjective thing. You know, everybody has their own opinions and tastes. And the longer somebody is in the spot, the more you're going to notice the little things you don't like. And then I think it gets to a point where everybody's looking for something to be upset about. But nobody has been like threatened by me. RC and I have been hanging out. Everybody's been really cool. So I just think like the camaraderie within the team, everybody wants to see everyone else succeed. And the environment has been probably the most fun thing about it is everybody works hard at it. Everybody puts a lot of time and thought and effort into it. And I do think it's been cool for me to be in some different roles, you know, to kind of see every little thing. And I think if the day does come where I am able to get in the booth one day, I think that'll make me the best I can be. Yeah. You know, if I were to just go from racing straight there, I need time to get better at this. You know, it's just like anything else. You need practice. It's not just, you know, even one of the things at the first couple outdoors, you got somebody talking in your ear. Yeah. And a lot of times you're on a time constraint. You know, you got 15, 25 seconds. And what they really like you to do is I've been working with the broadcast coach, Tony Martinez, which has worked with like Tony Romo, these guys. A lot of times what you're trying to do is really lock in on one point. Yeah. If you say too many things, people don't really digest that. So what you really do is come in with a strong point. You kind of state it, you explain it, and then hit your point again. So it's a lot more than just, I have a million things in my mind as to why Jett is way better in left-handers than Tomac, or so I could go on and on for hours, but it's not. It's about structuring it in the right way and making it digestible to the viewer. And you're also trying to cater to the hardcore fan and new fans as well. So there's so much, there's so much stuff that goes into it that I've had a really good time just getting more comfortable, getting better. Those first couple, especially at Charlotte on the host desk for the first time, I was so nervous. And we got to talk about the suit thing, too, because I showed up in like a $10 suit, dude, and I just got roasted.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Where's it go to the suit? Show it to me.
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
Why did you show it with a $10 suit?
So I didn't know. I didn't know that I needed to wear it. I guess I just should have thought about it. Yeah. But I didn't know that. I figured that we would be wearing something that they provided, right? Yeah, look at that thing, dude. So I went to the mall on Friday. They're like, yeah, you need a sports coat or something. I'm like, okay. And admittedly, I'm a dirt bike racer. I'm not like you see these guys like Colt Nichols and Justin Bogle all swagged out. Like there's a lot of guys that have good style. Joe, few different guys. That's not me. Like I have black T-shirts and black pants in my closet. That's pretty much all I do. And yeah, so I went to the mall the Friday before, and I was like, this says slim fit. This is my size. I put it on. I still look at it right now, and I'm like, I think it's.
I mean, I don't see anything like wrong with it.
Really terrible. It's not tailored, but yeah, I got done. Luckily, everybody was pretty stoked on the actual
performance.
On the performance, but the coat was the topic of discussion. I believe somebody told me it had its own vital threat. So, yeah, I missed the game there. But luckily, my agent Steve, he called me after the show, and he's like, "Great job, but I've never seen, like, what are you doing? You look terrible. It's awful. What were you thinking?" And luckily, he's got 15 suits that he doesn't wear. So I went to his house, went through his closet. I got like 15 suits, dropped them all off at the tailor.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and so now I have a plethora to sort through.
You're dialed for 2025.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
better.
Cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool getting to dress up a little bit, and I think bringing some of that professionalism into the sport. Like we know it's dirt bikes. I know I'm a dirt bike racer, but I just think it's cool to kind of present in that way.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.